heart of gold, but ready to fight. Standing tall, doing what's right. Shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I gotta keep. Breaking chains, leaving pain behind. Calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawntrooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around. Justice stands on solid ground. One last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark, where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawntrooper rides again. In the dark, where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawntrooper rides again.
Warning: the following video contains strong language, which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Thank you for your attention. And a jolly good morning, you peasants. Oh god, it's going to be a good one today. Right, this is going to be different. Obviously Monday missed stream, but did the stream. Tuesday, obviously, you know, I was in a fryer with Squid and my pretty last night. And today, I think it's only fair that, you know, I introduce myself to you. Because, like, you know, all you guys know me as the truth seeker, and, you know, I'm not scared of confronting anybody. So I want to give you guys a little bit of history about myself and how I ended up where I am now on YouTube, knowing many good people, and unfortunately for them, but fortunately for me, also came across idiots. Now, before I actually get into it, I just want to make something absolutely clear. I have seen things being said and done by people since how can I put it? since I sort of like shown interest in this case, and I've seen a lot of things happen. I've seen people try to intimidate people. I've seen people try to harass and threaten people, or indirectly or directly threaten people. You know, try to involve themselves in their life. I mean, ritually. You know, work, home, family, shit like that. And there's a difference between and like there was something that got me last night, even though I didn't get a chance to do my final thoughts properly, is the fact that Squid had a really good point. There's a big difference about research and harassment, defamation, slander, and all that crap. And the fact that people seem to thrive of walking around throwing all these labels out about, about, how can I put it, about stalking and harassment, and it just amazes me that these people actually take it serious, and the fact that there are people who will sit there and listen to this crap. And there was a very, very interesting article. I mean, I'm still refreshing my memory from the courses I've done in regards to becoming a counselor, and also doing the emergency mental health stuff and everything else. And I mean, it just amazes me that the narcissistic behaviors of some people is on the brink of becoming very dangerous. And it's also becoming uncontrollable. But the best way you can destroy a narcissist where they stand is just walk away, ignore them. That's the best way to deal with it. And so, but before I go into why I'm here, I just want to go and say hello to everyone. Devil Fan, Gail, Hans the Bell, Squid, Diana, sorry, Lisa, Nick D, Kim. How are you all doing? Laura, hi. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Sit down. Go and find yourself your seat. Take your jacket off. Sit yourself down. Take your refreshments or whatever you got from the commissary. And Marlene, hello, my darling. All right, and take a seat and just chill out for a second, because this is not one of those typical live streams. We're going to talk about, Anyway, my story. Basically, it was an accidental beginning. Back in 2006, 2007, a friend of mine and myself, we decided we wanted to, and we also wanted to put, videos and stuff like that. And we decided to, do something together. And here we are. He decided then to walk away from it. And I was like, well, I'm carrying on. He went, okay, then. But what I did in the end is I just basically hardly ever used it. I hardly done it. I just uploaded the video here and there. And to be honest with you, I didn't have anything on this channel. And I wasn't really interested in live streaming, because it didn't tickle my fancy, so to speak. And then I came across, because I've been watching Jeremy Hell's videos, the coin pushing with him and George, and the storage and everything. Right, that's why I know a little bit about the people involved, especially Swamp Lizard and freaking Crampons, right, and Guapo. So I had a sort of an insight. Now, talk amongst yourselves if you want. You can listen in if you want. That's entirely up to you. Now, here's the thing. I am not a vindictive person. All right? But if you mess with me or you mess with my friends, that's where I draw the line. Because the internet is not a place for you. Or, hi, Snowflower, my darling. The internet is not a place for you to avoid reality and the consequences of reality. All right? If you want to live in a fantasy world, the internet is definitely not the place to do that. Because one thing you have to understand is that there are going to be people out on the internet who are doing exactly the same thing you're doing, wanting to control the narrative, want to control the actions of people, emotionally, psychologically, physically, well, not physically, but psychologically and emotionally, try to control everything they do day in, day out. But one thing you have to understand is that the internet can be your best friend, or the internet can be your worst enemy. And fortunately for us, and unfortunately for some people, the internet has been quite giving, to say the least. But anyway, we digress. Now, about 2 years ago, I use YouTube to learn quite a stuff. Now, I am technically minded. I am also mechanically trained and also electronically trained as well. I can do special effects because I was a BCDT instructor in the armed forces, and yes, I have served 30 plus years, both regular and reserve. And at the end of the day, I don't care what people think. What they should be afraid of and what they should care about is what I think of them. And trust me, there are people who I know more about them than they probably know about themselves. But I don't say it all the time. I don't give out certain types of information. But I'm not here for that. I am an individual. Yes, I'm not young. And I'm here having fun. And one thing that I learned from the get-go, and I was already given advice by certain people. I like Squid, Go, and many other people. My Pretty, Nimrod. Quite a lot of people out there gave me advice. Do this. Don't do that. Go, try this. Try that. Try this. And one thing you have to understand is that for me, YouTube was just a place to decompress, a place to go and have, just to chill out. And I started meeting people. And sometimes you have to understand that when you meet people on the internet, okay, one thing you have to understand, you have to keep a certain buffer zone between you, right? And there are, I have been criticized for not handing out information willy-nilly, not showing myself face or whatever, right? That is my choice. You accept that or you don't. No one is going to stop you from walking out that door. No one's going to stop you from never approaching me or talking to me or coming to my streams ever. And I think I have proven enough to who I am, what I am fucking capable of, and that's not even breaking a sweat. And everyone has the exactly same right as I have to do exactly what I am doing. Now, whenever this situation with the clown circus stops and everything moves on, what do you think people are going to... The internet is a cesspool of good and bad, stupid and clever, young and old. But for me, it was more. And at first, I didn't want to live stream. But I sort of got coerced into it, I had some people enabling. And do you know what? I respect them for doing that because they must have seen a potential in me that I didn't see, to be honest with you. I am a quite straight person. I will go toe to toe with anyone. I don't care how big you are, how strong you are. I don't care if you're male or female. I'll go toe to toe with anybody. And I think that some people actually saw something in me and thought it would be a good idea for me to live stream. Well, okay. So I started live streaming. And as soon as I started live streaming, I noticed a twist in the atmospherics. There was a change in atmospherics instantly. Because I was getting the attention that, I don't know if it was because I was getting the attention that other people were not getting, or people trusted me a little bit more than they trusted other people because I don't pussyfoot around. I just say it as it is. Who knows? But for me, becoming a YouTube creator is not easy. I'm telling you that right now. No matter what anyone says to you, it is not easy. There are so many different rules and regulations and guidelines, and I mean, I am still reading the guidelines. I'm still going through everything, even though I've gone through the process, the process of monetization, and I mean, I'm still going through all that. There's a lot to do to be a creator. Some people done it very easily, because like there's a different type of lifestyle there is in the States than there is here in the United Kingdom or in Scandinavia or Europe or anywhere around the world. Everything's different. There is a different lifestyle in America than there is here in the UK, especially here in the valleys. I mean, if you got a problem, you literally have to walk a couple of miles to get to your neighbor, depending on how much property you own. But that's beside the point. The fact of the matter is, becoming a streamer, for me, is very important. And, through live streaming, yes, I've said things that I do not regret. I've said things that I am glad I said, because I think it's about time people actually heard the truth. A lot of people need to stop enabling, and a lot of people need to take a step back and go, hey, if you need sympathy or you need to talk to someone, pick up a phone, talk to a family member, talk to a friend, talk to a doctor, talk to frick just phone up, like, whatever. The internet is not going to solve your problem. It's going to continue. And one day, a certain individual, I'm not going to say who it was, and I bet you any money you'll get it wrong. A certain individual turned around to me. He said, just fucking move on. Just do your niche. And I was like, what, gaming? Yeah. Really? Yeah. All right then. And that's what I did. I started doing more gaming. I was doing streams on gaming, and even I realized that gaming and streaming and having chat was difficult, because the thing is, there's only a certain amount of games where I can play, look at chat, and carry on playing. I mean, I'm still trying to get used to that. And yes, I do stream on different platforms, but at the same time, you need to take into consideration, I'm all new to all this. Now, after I I took the training wheels off and started live streaming, one thing I noticed was the community that for somehow, hi Mama Joe, somehow was created. I can, yeah. And I don't know if it was created by me or if it was created by us or by you. And the reason I was saying there's three different individual situations. You got myself, I created it, or we all created it together, or you created it. But the thing is, we created a fantastic environment, a safe zone where people could come in here and they could sit here and they could talk to each other. And if they just wanted to chat to each other, they could. There was one time when I was live, I saw 3 different conversations going on between half a dozen people, which was fantastic. And yes, I know there's a lot of people out there who like to press buttons and who like to see or get a reaction, try to be. But what you don't understand, if you continuously say it, it goes from being funny and being banter to being fucking outright rude. And that's why there's some people, when they go to do the Welsh jokes and shit like that, sometimes I ignore it. The reason being is because you need to know when to fucking stop. That's one thing I have also noticed about all this, is that people will always push the envelope. Even if I've got the utmost respect for them, they will always push that fucking envelope. And I'm a type, no one has actually seen me go absolutely 100% serious. Because I can assure you, as the breath in your lungs, that I will turn off chat like that. Because at the end of the day, this is my platform. This is my content. And when people are continuously insulting and trying to be funny, but the moment you turn back and you turn around and you throw it back at them, they suddenly get fucking, all right. That's when that's it. After that, it's a social engagement between me and that individual. These are the things I have learned over the last year and a half. This is the reason I'm doing this today, because I want you to understand where I am coming from, who I am as an individual. Now, I can get people in here who can tell you offline, behind the scenes, it's like talking to a complete different person. I've got a couple of people in here right now who would actually say that. I've got Mama Squid, Captain Kern, Ammo Girl. There's people in this chat now who have spoken to me off this, and they could tell you, and I'm not making them tell you, but they could tell you 100% that I am a complete different person. In fact, I swear more when I'm not on here. But anyway, that's beside the point. But the thing is, I learned all this. Now, you have to remember that I'm new to YouTube, and I'm growing. I'm a small creator. I am not one of these creators like some of these people, right? For me, it's not about the views, or it's not about the subs. It's about interaction with people. Hi, Linda, sweetheart. Right? Now, if people like my interaction, they like me, and they want to subscribe, and they want to, everything else, then that's entirely up to them. No one is forced. But the more I grow and the more I learn, the better I become, not just as an individual, but also as a creator. I am so going to kick you in. I am going to freaking shut up, Kern. You can. No, anyway, right. Back then, when I first started and using using YouTube just to drop videos that I created, or that I, because I learned, I self-teach myself. I self-learned how to edit and stuff like that. And as you can see from my gaming channel now, all right, I'm getting better and better and better. I'm learning about keywords. I'm learning about tags and hashtags and stuff like that. And it's all about learning. And there's a lot of people out there, instead of actually like making accusations and attacking people and trying to intimidate them to stop them from monetizing, or, trying to think that everything about a person. Trust me, if I was in the States right now, there would be doorsteps I'll be standing on, go, right, here, there you go. But I don't do that. And the reason being is because at the end of the day, when I turn this stream off, when I hit that X at the top, in the top right-hand corner, I'm done for the day. That's it. If I'm sitting here for 1 hour, 2 hours, 20 hours, then I'm doing it because I want to, not because I have to. It's because I want to. And there's not going to be one person on here, online, who's going to stop me from progressing and from growing and from learning and from becoming a better creator and a better person. No one is. And you can take that to the bank. Because I have learned from people who've got the experience of being on both ends of the coin, both sides of the coin side. Now, for me, it's important that you guys have a place where you can talk, where you can communicate with each other, and you feel accepted and you feel comfortable sitting here and being here. That's the important thing. I am not trying to kiss your ass. I'm not trying to get sympathy or anything. Hell no. I want people to be able to come in here be careful with your nails when you knob the table. Oh, you can hear that. Sorry. I just want you guys to enjoy yourself. Now, I know there's a lot of fucking negativity going on in a lot of places. But I can tell you right thing now, like at Kern streams, Squid streams, Moosey Lady streams, other people's streams, when my pretty starts streaming, you are going to have an environment where you are safe. There are people there. They're not like glorified moderators and power seekers and all that crap. They are there because, one, they are trusted 100%. But anyway, we digress. Now, So I started going live. I started live streaming. And I'll be honest with you, and you can ask certain people. I was asking questions. I was basically asking questions like if it was a new hobby. I was going, oh, what do I do here? What do I do there? What do I do here? Now, there's things I'm not good at, like creating music or thumbnails. I am shite at that. That I can tell you one thing for 100% factual. Right. When last time I tried to make a thumbnail, it looked like someone was electrocuted while they were standing in a bath doing a pole dancing competition. So don't even try me. Now, what's my strategy and what's my structure in the future? Well, one thing I can tell you right now, it's going to be unfiltered. I'm not going to change for nobody, right? And I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not going to play around the bush. Now, like I said from the get-go, this is why I pulled away from the legal side of it. Now, I will sit on the streams with Squid or my pretty or even on my own and go over stuff, right? Because if I, like at the end of the day, having an opinion is important. But the thing is, when you have that opinion and you can bring evidence and facts and proof with it, that's even more important. And obviously, over the year, you've seen how that works when I deal with that stuff. Now, obviously, in the end, I'm here on my own. I'm doing this on my own, and I'm enjoying it. I really am. I don't care. I don't care what people say. Oh yeah, you're gonna struggle. You got to do this. You got to do that. Yeah, of course I'm gonna struggle. Yeah, I accept the fact that it's an uphill battle. I don't expect to become, one of these famous creators overnight. And I think a lot of people should be having that in the front of their head, right? Because there's a lot of people um, who who think that they're going to become famous overnight. Well, jumping on someone's lap, being a lapdog or on the coattails, and I mean, the only way you're going to get famous, either you try to break into the White House. Don't do that, by the way. I'm just using that as a satire and sarcastic remark. Yeah, or rob a bank. Again, I'm just using that as satire or sarcastic remark. Please don't. Now, for me, it's not about the fame. It's about the interaction between myself and you guys. Now, here comes the unexpected twist. I did not expect to when I don't know if this is going to benefit me or damage me after today, but the unexpected twist is I enjoy being live. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy doing the research. I enjoy finding the evidence and the proof and everything, and I enjoy sitting here for an hour, 2 hours. And I can't go. And to be honest with you, I'll be very, very honest with you. If I go any longer than 2.5 hours, then it's because either I haven't been able to get out what I want to say, or I've totally forgot the time, and I am basically focused, very, very highly focused on the topic at hand, and or when I'm playing a game, and yeah, I know, Ken. But for me, it's important for me. It is very important for me. Now, I wrote this stuff out and I wrote it down, and I'm sitting there trying to look at it and then trying to say it is like two different things. So I'm just going to read this shit out. Then somewhere along the way, I stumbled in the whole Preston Vases What the Hell's court case saga online. At first, I was just curious, watching the sidelines, what on earth is going on here. And then I started joining in the discussions. Before I knew it, I was part of the community. And I was part of different types of communities. But one thing I noticed is that what really got me involved in this case was Deuce Boy and his comments on Facebook. And that's where it all kicked off. Hi, Johnny D. Now, hi, Kathy. How you doing? Now, don't get me wrong. Okay, at first I was going to ignore it, but then obviously one thing led to the other, and then and then obviously people started, asking me to do live streams and share my thoughts, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. Nah, I don't want to go live. Nah, many a times I was going, no, I don't want to go live. Not going to live. And I can remember that night when I first tested the live stream thing and it worked, and I was like, oh snap. So I was like, okay, then, yeah, all right, okay, I'll try it. And then, like, it was really weird. It's because, like, people were coming in and actually communicating. And I was like, oh, wow. So for someone who never went live, you can see where I'm coming from. Now, obviously, my anniversary was a few months ago of 1 year of live streaming. And there's a couple of things I want to do. And this was one of them. This is basically me sitting here and you actually getting to know me a little bit more. Yeah, and then one day I just thought, screw it, let's go for it. And I've been doing it ever since. Now, obviously, my live streams have changed a little bit because Mondays, running after my pretty, it's fun. And then I get sent to my other stepmother, and I end up with Squid with my pretty. So basically, we're bouncing, and then after that, I thought, well, if I'm doing 2 live streams a week with people, and I'll do one on my own channel, right? You don't need me every day. You've got me for 3 days. You don't need me every day. Now, a lot of people go out there and they're live streaming every day. Fine, that's not a problem. Squid streams a lot because her content is really important, and DJ Ratters in the house. Whoop whoop whoop. Yes, good morning. So, and he is one of the individuals who pushed me to go live. And you know what? I never regret it. And I want to thank him from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank DJ Ratters for, inspiring me, because he has been an inspiration. Yes, we've had our ups and downs, but he has been an inspiration for me to do this. And, speaking the devil pops in. And it's good to see him. And by the way, it's good to see you, fella. And I've learned a lot of him, not just off him, but JK Films, Squid, and other people. I've learned a lot. So I'm very grateful for that, and I always, I always make sure that I show my how grateful I am by mentioning them most of the time, and because I think that, like, gratitude, it doesn't cost a thing. Respect doesn't cost a thing. And actually, and oh my God, and it doesn't cost anything to show gratitude to the people who actually support and help you. And as a small creator, for me, it's important to make sure that what I give, you understand, if that makes any sense. Now, I'll be honest with you. My first, I would say my first 10, 11, or my first dozen of live streams were absolute cluster. It was an absolute fever and total chaos. But the thing is, from different insights from different people, like DJ Rats, for example, he helped me out a lot. He gave me advice, and there was a lot of stuff that I thought, well, hang on a minute. And then there was other stuff where I was like, oh, snap. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. And it worked. Well, wait a minute. You did good night and day. You learned. Yeah, of course. I mean, like, hadn't it been for Squid, DJ Rattis, and other people, I would have never thought about looking at, like, looking at content, looking how about swearing, and about reading the rules and the guidelines and stuff like that, and actually taking one, instead of running, I was walking. And at the time I was running and I wanted to do everything at once, and then people were going, no, slow down, walk. And I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. And I do consider DJ Rattis, JK, Ammo Girl, all of you, friends. Everyone who I've spoken to on the other side of this, right, I do consider them friends. And friends will argue. That happens. But when someone accepts me as a friend, that's it. You got me as a friend for life. This is not a parasocial thing. It's fact. You can ask Squid. Anyway, right. Now, how can I put this? I'm not going to go away. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to live stream. I'm going to continue to spend time with friends. And hopefully one day when Rattus decides to play some decent songs again, and I can actually catch his live stream. For me, I'm just going to carry on, and my objectives are to get past 1200 and then monetize and then progress from there. This is one of the reasons I have moved my gaming content away from this, because I want this to be this. I don't want, so if you're interested in gaming, and the thing is, you've now got more input on that channel, because you guys can now put ideas in. For example, Steve the other day said, go and check out docking. That's not dogging for you ladies or for you chaps out there. It's docking. All right. And I went and checked that game out, and I think it's not even out. It's not even a main game. It's still they're still working on it. And yeah, so if you've got any you want certain games, or you want especially the flight sim, now that I've got it up and running, touch wood, it'll stay running while we do long flights. But if you want me to do a flight from from Europe to the States, or something like that, then you need to let me know, because the thing is, if you want it live, all right, then I expect everyone to be there. And basically, I will be flying all night. You're looking at probably 8-9 hours. So I will be live for 9 hours. And that's not. It's. I mean, so it's going to be a good one, and I am going to start bringing in different games, and hopefully I can catch up with Rattus, that me and him again, then jump on Dead Side, or World of Warships, and we can do a little bit of teaming up and stuff like that. But yeah, so what I am doing at the moment, what did you ask? Squid, I wash my hands very clean the affected area gently. And wait, what? I applied a small amount of look. That is TMI, bud. Winner, chicken dinner. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so basically, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming in, but now you guys have more input. And just so you know, I've already deleted 2 messages on that platform, and I can tell you right now, be very careful what you say, because I'm not messing about on there, because that's my gaming platform. And there you go. And all I can say is that this. Fast forward to today. I've got this main channel here, and this main channel is for live commentary and the occasional rant, and probably me proving other people wrong. I have created a second channel, which everyone is aware of, and 1 second, and it's called Spawntroopers Gaming. Okay, now that is just gaming. That's my gaming channel. I haven't gone live on it yet, and here's a link, by the way, and I'm going to pin the link at the top. So if you want to share it, or in the next couple of in the next, what was it, next week probably? I think next week there's going to be a 2-part driving videos coming out, and they are unedited. So basically, you're looking at an hour each. And I don't care what anyone says, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to do 15-minute trips. Yeah, I want to enjoy the game, and while I enjoy the game, you may as well enjoy it as well. It's only fair. Squid and Rattus are at it already. Well, it's good to see you, Rattus. I hope you're feeling better. But it is good to see you. But I'll leave you two with your little your back and forth licks fingers. Anyway, so yeah, with the gaming channel, it is going to be gaming only. I'm going to try to upload content probably once or twice a week, and if you get 3 videos a week, be happy, because all I can say is this: is that basically the content for that channel. I forgot what I was going to say now. Please hold. Let me just think. I need to think. Oh yeah, the content for there. Okay, there will be one coming out today. I don't even know what time. Well, it was supposed to go live today. Oh yes, it's coming out tonight. Sorry, at 7 p.m. At 7 p.m. There's a new one coming out, and then after that, yeah, you've got some content coming your way. Basically, you've got what you call them. You've got a couple of truck simulation videos coming, and it's a bit more dead side, and then obviously there's a couple of other things coming up. So yeah, but anyway, snappy snap. Yeah. Oh, good point, Malin. Stalkers Are Us is going to be streamed, and I've decided that I'm going to stream Stalkers Are Us on weekends. So during the week, so during the week, hi Jeff. Yeah. So basically, during the week, I'm going to concentrate on the streams that we're doing, but on the weekend, I don't know if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday. All right, there's going to be Stalkers Are Us shopping mall, and obviously I need to I need to get things going and fix things and stuff. It's gonna take a while, but so and basically there you go. Yeah. And I don't know what else to say, but except this. I can tell you right now, I'm just going to read this out because I wrote this down this morning. So I'm just going to read this. Right. When it comes to Stormtroopers gaming, there's also a lot of my gaming content from Deadside and Armour Free to American Truck Simulator, European Truck Simulator, and even a bit of Warhammer. That's going to be coming soon. All right. So that's extra. That's going to be coming soon. Basically uploading, I'm doing it part-time. I'm trying to balance the content. This is some of the advice that I've been taking from different people, right? As a small, monetization is ahead, but it's not on my mind right now. On my mind is content and saying it as it is. You know what I mean? What time do you want me to stream music? Dude, whatever time right now in Australia, over in your neck of the woods, it's what do you call it, 20 to 3 in the morning, dude. I mean, like you do. I mean, just put a notification out. I'll try and get there, or just ping me with a message saying that you're gonna go live. Then I'll be there, mate. Because I tell you one thing, your tunes are awesome, freaking awesome. Guys, seriously, you one thing I'm going to say this, and I don't give a shit what anyone says, right? But if you want to go, and it doesn't matter if you're young or old, weak or strong, right? But if you want to go, if you seriously want to go and hear some decent tunes, right? Or even now, just go to his live Discord streams and go and check him out. So go and check Rattus out, and obviously Squid, if you want to hit your link, you can put your link in. Yeah, but go and check it out. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to read this out. So, the ups, downs, and lessons. Look, it hasn't always been sunshine and rainbows. There's been good times, bad times, and the occasional "what on earth am I doing" moment. And to be perfectly honest with you, right, if I would paid a penny every time I thought, "What the fuck am I doing here?" All right, I would be able to buy myself another C-Class Mercedes and really piss Deuce off. Anyway, one thing I am happy about is that I've met people like you guys. Hi, and Janet. I have met people like you. right? I have met people like like Rattus and everyone I've mentioned. I've met Snowflower, for example. Snowflower was an inspiration, uh, and I will never ever forget Snowflower or what she did. And she also became an inspiration for me, knowing full well there are people out there, right, who have got a heart bigger than a fucking boulder, right? And that lady deserves every bit of kudos and love that she could get, right? And then we got Texas Alien, who lost her roof, and I hope that she's doing well. And we've got quite a few people who, used to come here and don't come here anymore. And that's their choice, but I hope they are okay, and I hope that everything's fine for them. You know, and the people, the communities that I've come across are just absolutely fantastic, and also very, very positive, have a very good and a positive influence. Now, you can meet brilliant people, and then you can. Then there are a few who probably shouldn't be allowed near a light switch, let alone the fucking internet. I'll be very, very honest with you. Okay, they shouldn't be allowed anywhere near a light switch, let alone the internet. Some of the people that I have come across, when they fell out the stupid tree, they realized halfway down that they're going to get promoted to a branch manager and decided to freaking hold on for dear life and then climb back up and throw themselves down again. And I think that there are also people who are so unhinged that a welfare check should be done on them, because, like, either they're stealing power off the next door neighbor to have the internet, or I don't know. But seriously. But the thing is, not all my experience so far has been bad. I say about 5% out of 100 has been bad. Other than that, everything's been fantastic. When people try to do a lot of pop here and a pop there, as long as they can take their own medication, that's all good. 70s and 80s, that's, hey, DJ, dude, rats, any 70s and 80s, mate, I love it. One thing that I have learned, and some of you may go, fucking hell, that's a big word. And I do apologize for my vulgarity, but you should know me by now. One thing I have learned is that authenticity wins. Authenticity wins. And that's probably why, like, people like Rattus, Squid, me, Amogo, and other people get on so well, because we are authentic. We say it as it is. And that's all I'm going to say to that. All right. I'm going to be myself. I'm not going to change for anybody. Hate me, like me, despise me, love me. I don't give a crap. All right. The moment I do, I'll let you know, because I'll be sitting on the throne. At the end of the day, people will love you, hate you, or have no idea what to make of you. But that's all right. That's fine. That's cool. I can accept that. I can accept people going, do you know what? I don't know if I should trust you or not. I don't know if I should like you or hate you. I don't know if I should love you or. Listen, just be you. Just treat me exactly the way you want to be treated. Take care, Marley, my darling. Big hugs. All right. And I don't care about drama. I don't care about, feel sorry for me. I don't care about that crap. You treat me the way you want to be treated. If you come at me, understand that I'm going to use everything you do, everything you say, everything that you post, everything that you do, your existence, I will use against you without breaking a sweat. I'm not here for that. That is not my goal. But I tell you one thing. If you want to play with fire, make sure you bring a blinking fire blanket. Because the thing is, the only way you can put phosphorus out is by taking away the oxygen. And anyone who served in the military knows exactly what I'm talking about. Now, here are my closing thoughts about this before we can go into whatever we want to go into. So yeah, fucking there you go. That's how I became a YouTuber, a live streamer, creator. You know, and that's a big, and there's people who I look up to who have inspired me, and I respect them for that, and I don't expect anything from them. And in fact, every time you come to my stream, every time you you watch my intro, one of the people who was an inspiration for me to be a live streamer is sitting in this chat right now, and who's also responsible for one of the intros. And like, I am a grown ass man. I am a freaking infantier. I am someone who is not scared of confrontation. But I tell you one thing, when someone inspires me, I will make sure that they understand that they did. But the thing is, I've got no big plan. I'm just going to grow slowly, surely, and positively. And whenever this court case or whatever is going on in Otter Creek ends, I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be doing the same thing. I'm still going to be that typical sheep shagging prick that Jeff Grady likes to pick on. Oh, brilliant. Right. And, and like, unless my health deteriorates to such a level that I'm not able to get online anymore, then I'm just going to make one big video. I'm going to come on live, and that'll be the last time you'll see me live. Simple. Because I tell you one thing now, ladies and gentlemen, Ewoks and Wookiees and members of the jury, the internet is not worth your health. The internet is not worth your psychological health. The internet is not worth it. It doesn't pay you enough for you to become physically and mentally ill. Simple as that. And if it ever comes to that, I'm just going to go ta-ta, and then I'll just upload videos once, if I ever decide to. But that's a long time from now. I'm not going anywhere. There's going to be live streams. I can assure you that. Now, I'm not going to trade it for anything. I'm not going to go anywhere. So everyone who's watched, please like. You can't leave a comment, but please like. And remember, there's only one Spawntrooper. There's only one pain in the ass. There's only one Welsh pain in the ass that you'll know. And again, if you haven't subscribed to Spawntroopers Gaming, all right, go and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Even if you don't like it, at least, go and enjoy the videos. You don't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to worry about anything. You can play it and just watch it and just enjoy it. All right? And make sure you enjoy it. And also leave a comment. Say if you want me to like, I'm going to put a post up in a few weeks' time, and I'm going to get you guys to give me a challenge. Oh God, Kurt, Jesus, what? Have you been sniffing that oil again? From that way, first I was just saying that. Yeah, absolutely, Jeff. All right, and there will be a couple of challenges coming up, but there will be rules in those challenges, so that it makes it impossible for me. But I'm going to get you guys to basically give me a challenge in one of the games, and get you to interact with that as well. So basically, there'll be a post up that say if it's dead side, there would be the rules. Here are the challenges that you can choose, or choose one of yourself. And if it's feasible, and if it doesn't, make it bad, or if it doesn't cause me problems, then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, and something else. If I ask anyone if they're drunk or they're taking rugs, please, that's not defamation. That's a question of interest. Now, here's a difference. if I go into a bar or I go into a workplace or I go and talk to next door neighbors and I say, "Oh yeah, he's an alcoholic," or he's this, he's a rug dealer or whatever. Now that there is slander and defamation. There's a big difference. But I don't want that today, Squid. Thank you. Not today. But I don't mind adding on to that. But let's just keep it on topic, please. Thank you, madam. I know what you're doing right now. You're looking at that screen, going, but yeah. And just for the record, that individual went on to my new channel and is no longer welcome there. Yeah. And I think I'm not gonna say anything negative about the individual because I don't really care. There you go. Right. So, do you know what? The whole time I forgot to do one thing. Oh, snap. One second, please. This whole time I'm sitting here and I'm like, why is my screen looking stupid? And then I just realized, I went, yeah. Oh, wrong one. There you go. There you go. I forgot what I was going to say now. So yeah, there you go. That's just a little bit of insight of my journey. Yeah. Well, yes, Squid, if you want to plug your stream for today, go ahead and plug it in chat if you don't mind. If you want. I don't mind. But try to keep it drama free as much as you can, or try to keep it neutral, base. Right? Good vibes, positive vibes. You know, I'm only joking. Yeah. And here's one thing I will say, right? Is that respect is earned and not given. If you want my respect, if you want to be respected, then you need to give respect. But if you want to treat me like a fucking idiot and you think that you're clever, trust me, I've already got your number. Why do you think I don't mention those idiots that much? Because the mental breakdown will be epic. I'll do you a solid. When you're done today, I'll throw down some. Hey, dude, I appreciate that. I mean, JK's been helping me out a lot, and yeah, and I appreciate that guy so much. And guys, do me a favor, if you don't know who I'm talking about and you're new here, and at some point you sort of like escaped a cave or something, or you've been held hostage in a kitchen, please go and check out JK Films as well. Okay. He and DJ Rattus do put up some really funny freaking videos, but JK Films put up a video for all of us veterans. Do I have your number? No. Your number 275. What you mean? Your prison cell number? Yeah, that prison cell number is 2475644. Section C, level 3? Question mark. But no, I'll get hold of you, mate. Don't you worry. You know you can't hide from me, brother. So yeah, and the thing, right? So basically, Squid is going to be doing a stream today. I don't think you should miss it. I don't think that's one stream to miss. So go and check her out, and she'll be streaming at 2 p.m. EST. I have some hip hop mashups I want to try later. Rumple skill skin Steve. One thing oh god, when was it? A few months ago. No, a few weeks ago. So I went, why don't you do this? Why don't you have an email address? Because I like, how many times do I have to say, I don't want that type of interaction. Got something to say, you can say it. But anyway, anywho, I forgot what I was going to say now. What was I going to say? Where's Ammo Gold gone? Ammo Gold usually knows what I'm saying. Spawntrooper, remember asking anyone if they... okay. Where's everyone gone? I've gone quiet suddenly. Squid and DJ taking over chat. How dare you? Wait, why are top fans? Wait a minute. Oh, wait, what? Oh, interesting. Interesting. I just figured something out. Sheep, you were going to say. Yes, sheep. Leave my girls alone, Jeff. And if you see Roy, tell him as well. Leave my sheep alone. Yep. But anyway, so if there's if there's nothing else, I'm going to go to that. There you go. It's going to be a short stream today because the thing is, I just wanted to get this out of the way. I want people to understand that, I'm a small creator and I'm growing. And if you want to help me out, go and watch the game streams and enjoy yourself, relax. If you're a gamer or you enjoy games, go and check them out. That's because she does a Vulcan mind melt on you. Yeah. No. Ammo Girl's medicated today. She can't handle heavy. Fucking hell. She can't handle or operate heavy equipment. So that's why I can do and say what I like. Good morning, Tammy. Welcome. G'day, eh? No, that's Australian. Oh, yeah. Hey, well, you know what I mean. G'day, Sheila. What's your favourite colour, Blue? Put another Barbie. Well, that shrimp on a Barbie. That's put another shrimp on a Barbie. No, that's. I got relatives in Australia, and I've never heard them say that. My uncle called me a bootlicker once. Or was it something else? No, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so there you go. So if you've got any questions, people, ask away before I call it a day. So remember, weekends, we got Stalkers R Us shopping supermarket. And then Mondays, it's with My Pretty. Tuesdays is My Pretty and Squid. And then during the week, possibly myself, or you just have to wait until the weekends. However, there will be continuous content on Spawntrooper gaming. So if you're interested in that and you want to go and check that out, please go and, the link's at the top. Feel free to go there. And just be warned that any negativity will be deleted and you will be permanently removed from commenting or anything else on that. Turtles of hurdles, I mean. Hurdle. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Someone is massaging me. Who is massaging me? Why am I being massaged? Huh. Yep. Oh, I wasn't being massaged. I mean, massaged. I was being massaged. So, how is everybody today? Besides, you know, yeah. How is everyone today? Sounded like an underwater park. Massage and massage. Yeah, I was actually going to talk about my mate. He started working in the film there, but I'm not on him. No. What are you on about? Fart, not part. Sounded like an underwater fart. And I haven't farted. It's probably my chair. My chair is definitely falling apart. That's one thing for sure. Yeah, it's now. I love this chair now. It's perfectly shaped now for me. When was the next game in time? Spawn. When's the next game? Probably. I probably might do it Saturday or Sunday. I probably might do it Sunday if I'm not busy. So just keep your eyes on, and I'll be on here, and I'll be doing the supermarket game where Squid and JK will chase the what the hell's ecosystem around, so they work their asses off. Turn of Hurdles. I don't know if you have a look at the top. There's a link at the top. That is my my new gaming channel. So if you want to go and chill out and watch some games and enjoy some content, feel free to do so. And spread the word. Sometimes playing games is actually quite decompressing. It's quite good to relax. That's the most important thing, is to relax. Turtle, hurdle, hurdle, turtle, hurdle, hurdle, turtle, 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 yeah. I'm glad that Marlon is not here, because she would have told me off, because I think I just swore in 2 different Scandinavian languages. But who knows? But anyway, guys, please fire away if you've got any questions, or if you've got any suggestions or ideas in regards to gameplay or any games. And I will be putting up a post to show you what type of games I've got. And I'll be also showing you what games I will not play or will not sit in and edit, because they are a pain in the backside to edit, especially some of them are anyway. So, but yes. But let me ask you one more question. Press 1 if you want to hear the Lufa song, and press 2 if you want to hear the Lufa song and the Aku song, or press 3 if you just don't give a care. Am I smoking? I am now. Yes. Why? Pardon me. I am smoking now, Gail. Yes. Why? Pourquoi? Hello, Janet. Chauvelin. 2, 3. Right. Okay. Okay. 2, 3. I was like going, why are you putting 2? Why is 3? Oh, yeah. I'm an idiot. Please hold. Your call is important to me. Beep, 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 beep. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Boogie, boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Here we go. And the first one, obviously, is your favorite.
Spawntrooper. He don't beat round the bush, man. He just say what he do and he mean what he say, man. Laid back boots in a hillside breeze, sipping Dr. Pepper with his dragon at ease. Loofah, loofah, he like many gifts of the loofah. Loofah, loofah, leaves him hanging in his barracks like a banner. He scrubs truth into the skin of the land with a daffodil smile and a calloused hand. Don't mess with the Englishman, I mean the Irishman. Wait, the Scottish man. Oh shit, I mean the Welshman. He'll give you a stare and a proverb too, then vanish on a mountain like the mist do. He don't need no war, no heavy command, just a melody line and a sponge in hand. When Babylon's stress tries to ruin his calm, he just hums and he scrubs like a loofah bomb. Loofah, loofah, he's the hillside soother. Trooper, trooper, the trilpa mover. He sings what he means and he means what he says. Spawntrooper got the grime of the world washed away. Spawntrooper, he don't beat round, he just be round. Loofah man, cleaning the vibe of the whole damn land. Trooper, trooper, loofah man, cleaning the vibe of the whole damn land.
Dum da dum da dum 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 da dum da dum da dum 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 da dum da dum 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 da dum da dum dum. Down in the valleys over cobblestone streets lives a Welshman proud with the funniest feet. He don't wear loafers, he don't wear suits, he walks through town in his Aku boots. Aku, Aku, hear the sound when Spawntrooper's boots come stomping around. The townsfolk laugh, the children cheer. Spawntrooper's walking, we know he's near. At the market square, folks turn their heads. Echoes of Aku wake sleepers from beds. The baker, the butcher, the blacksmith too, they all know the rhythm of his Aku shoe. Aku, Aku, hear the sound when Spawntrooper's boots come stomping around. The townsfolk laugh, the children cheer. Spawntrooper's walking, we know he's near. Some say it's magic, some say it's fate. Others think his boots just squeak when he's late. But no matter the story, one thing rings true: he brings joy to the town with each Aku. Aku, Aku, loud and clear. The Welshman's boots bring smiles and cheer. From hillside farms to the seaside blue, all of Wales knows the sound of Aku. Now the folks all say when they gather round, these boots cost $1.90, worth every sound. Every stomp, every step through the whole darn town. Spawntrooper's Aku will never let you down. What's that sound? Singer Aku, Aku, ringing round. Singer Aku, Aku, from the hills to the valleys too. All together, Aku, 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 Aku.
Meister Chailor, gidder dies, gid your fancy.
Din, go sit down with your fancy boots, man.
That was the wrong button. Oh, no. Go away. Yep, so there you go. There's a couple of songs there. I'm trying to find one that... Wait, is it this one? No, it's not that one. Where is it? This one here.
This one goes out to all the daffodil warriors.
Ari!
In Swansea, in Wrexham, in Merthyr Tydfil, from Penwet Fan to Port Talbot.
Yeah, we're not going to listen to that one. Anyway, guys, so yeah, if you have got any more questions, let's go back. There you go. Let's go back to that part. Yeah. And okay. Yeah. So SMN, hi buddy, good to see you. I'm glad you're well. Totally forgot to actually contact you because I was going to contact you yesterday and I forgot about it. Now you've come in. I just want to make sure that you're okay. So I was going to say, hey, are you okay? Yeah. But it's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. Good. See, SMN is back, so he's good. How's the leg, by the way? I hope that all is fine. How can you be on fire? What have you done? I bet you're sitting on your balcony. I bet you're sitting on your porch smoking the old... yeah, man. No, I'm not joking. 1 second. I start talking again. Do you know there's one song that I really like? And I think I want you to hear that. Here we go. Listen to this one.
In the halls where power slept so proud, the whispers grow 1,000 loud. The marble cracks, the gold turns gray. A city's throne is swept away. Rome shall fall, its heart shall break, not by steel nor armies wake, but by lies that bleed and hands that cheat. It crumbles under its own deceit. The gods once praised now turn their head, as honor fades and truth lies dead. No foe has come, no blade drawn near. The fight is within, fed by fear. Through winding streets where echoes weep, rot spreads deep, secrets keep. The synod laughs, the people cry, yet behind their masks their spirits die. Rome shall fall, its heart shall break, not by steel nor armies wake, but by lies that bleed and hands that cheat. It crumbles under its own deceit. Legions falter, their will grows frail. No glory left to lift the tail. Foundations tremble, dust fills the air. The cost of greed too great to bear. Allegiance falter, their will grows frail. No glory left to lift the tail. Foundations tremble, dust fills the air. The cost of greed too great to bear.
This one goes out to all the daffodil warriors, all the brethren in Swansea, in Wrexham, in Merthyr Tydfil, from Penway Fan to Port Talbot.
Beat up yourself. Spawntrooper come to mash up Babylon with some proper Welsh reggae. See.
Yeah, I may as well have that playing in the background while we chat. So yeah, there you go, guys. It's only fair to thank everybody for being here. Please spread the word. You know, share around, share the gaming platform around as well. And any help or support is always gratefully welcome. And if I can, do the same for you, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to do so. Like they say, one step at a time. Right? Don't start running if you haven't learned to walk. You know. All right, Tammy. Well, I wish your brother all the best, and brother-in-law the best, and you know. Yeah, this one here was done by JK. And here comes the Welsh side part of it. Yes. If I could turn back time, oh God. Hey, Lisa, can you imagine sitting here talking Welsh and no one could understand us? Oh man, I miss it. But I'd literally have to go back to school. But it wouldn't take long for me to pick it back up. Actual facts, DJ, you should be squid worried about squid saying it. I was about to say, yeah, what exhaust pipe have you been licking? Okay, so guys, remember, 2 o'clock EST. Squid Pro is going to have her stream. 1 second, just want to ask a question. Oh, Jesus. All right, where's that favorite song I've got? Is it this one? Ladies and gentlemen, man, please relax and sit back. Oh, wow. Some people out there are not liking today, are you? Oh, bless your cotton socks. Can't you come in and complain? Oh, dear. But anyway, guys, remember, hit that thumbs up. Yeah, and remember, hate and negativity won't get anywhere. Too funny. Too funny. Anyway, guys. Oh. Say after this song is done, we are going to be calling it a day, and we are going to be redirecting. Oh yes, we're going to be redirecting to DJ Ratters. His stream coming up. All right, so we're going to look for it, and it's basically called Throwdown with DJ Ratters. Hi Cynthia, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, let me just do one thing. So remember, guys, once we go from here, all right, Squid, you take care. Devil Fan, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words. I really do appreciate it. And so do you, mate. You know, at the end of the day, you can only be who you are. You can only be who you are. All right, Devil, take care, buddy, and you have a safe trip. And remember, please, on your way out, make sure that you take all your belongings and also your rubbish. Thank you. And that includes the empty crayon boxes. Oh, yeah. Right, guys, I'm going to give you another opportunity to ask any questions. If you got any questions, then you know what's going to happen next, don't you? Yes, you do. Admit it. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed that stream. I hope that you enjoyed the honesty and the being frank. And at the end of the day, still over here. But on that note, all I can say is this. Thank you very much for being here. Have a fantastic afternoon. Good morning to everyone, and good morning in Australia. And have a fantastic day, everybody. And it was good to see everyone, especially USMN, Ammo, Tammy, and everyone else. So on that note, take care. Yeet.
They go live every night selling drama on demand with crampons sitting on their ass and dicky on hand. Fake tears falling, oh I'm just speaking truth, while they pocket super chats and exploit the loons. Gator rolls in trying to act real cool, but he's stirring up heat, breaking all the rules. Haters in a circle, all bark, no bite, till Spawntrooper drops and it flips on the light. Spawntrooper, he bring truth and facts to the land. Spawntrooper, he asks the situation at hand. Spawntrooper, is weak with this one. Deuces in the mix, spinning lies for the stream. He acts like a king, but his throne's just a meme. Dodging all the questions with his scripted phrase, trying to fool the crowd, but he's just a face. Bones Lacker's got a seat at the front of the show, putting up a front, but got nowhere to go. Guano's hiding in shadows, throwing shade in the chat. They all act tough, but Spawntrooper's on that. Spawntrooper, he bring truth and facts to the land. Spawntrooper, he asks the situation at hand. Weak with this one.
Now the people rise, no longer blind. The lies unravel, one stream at a time. Truth's not merchant, don't come in packs. And Spawntroopers got receipts, not just attacks. He says turn off the feed, walk into the sun. This war for your mind, it's already begun. With clarity, blazing like a saber so bright. He leads the way through the digital night. Spawntroopers say, I see you playing, keeping up the show, spinning your stories, but the truth starts to flow. Your gators pull high like you're some kind of lord, but all you're doing is striking out with the faulty sword. You're no warrior, just a puppet on strings. Your fake crown don't mean a thing. The game's up now, you're out of moves. Spawntroopers here to expose your grunt trooper. He bring truth and facts to the land. Spawntrooper, he assesses the situation at hand. Trooper. Then he say the words, truth don't kneel to no one man. Trooper. The force is weak with this one. One yai duet. Buddy quid and do your damn look.
Truth will rise in the end, no place for deceit.
May grim unwind, get a whole group on. The force is weak with this whole bunch.